Hi, Kevin here. Well, I have some good news to share with you. This channel now has 16,800 some subscribers, and YouTube just notified me last week that the channel has been viewed over 2 million times. So thank you so much for that. All right, for dinner tonight, we're fixing chicken piccata. What it is crispy chicken cutlets in a lemon and wine sauce. It's totally delicious. All right, so what I have here are 2 chicken breasts, and they were rather large, so I sliced them horizontally in half to make 4 pieces. And now I'm going to pound each piece just to make it a little thinner so it will cook very rapidly. So I'm putting some cling film on top, and then I finally purchased one of these meat pounding gadgets from Amazon. So it has a smooth side and then it has this rough side, and of course you want to use the smooth side. And I'm just going to pound this, starting in the middle and working my way out to the edge. And I'm aiming for a thickness of about a half inch or so. Sorry for all the banging. Now the reason you want to pound a thick breast out is so that it will cook rapidly. Yeah, chicken piccata is a super quick dinner dish. It's going to go a little bit thinner here. That's good. So that's about half an inch. So I'll finish pounding the other pieces out and then I'll come back. Okay, we're all pounded out here, and I wanted to tell you that if you don't have one of these meat pounding gadgets, you can always use a saucepan or a wine bottle to, flatten out the chicken. That's what I used last week when I made chicken marsala for you. Okay, now to start the breading. And I have washed my hands. Now, in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour and a generous pinch of salt and a less than generous pinch of pepper. And then just shake that to mix the salt and pepper and flour together. And then add the chicken pieces. And try not to drop one on your counter. Yeah, this is a great, really fast dish. Really terrific for a weeknight. Okay, then give the bag a shake until the chicken pieces are all evenly coated. Actually, you should seal the bag first. I forgot to do that. This way you won't have flour flying all over creation. I don't think I'm sealed all the way. Still have flour flying all over creation. And now I think there might be a hole in the bag. Yep, somewhere. Okay, let me clean up this flour and then I'll show you the next step. All right, to make this chicken extra crispy and wonderful, I'm going to dip the chicken first in beaten egg and then in some dry seasoned breadcrumbs. So what I have here are 2 beaten eggs and then one generous cup of dry seasoned breadcrumbs. what you do is lift the chicken out of the flour and then into the egg. You want to do both sides. Hope you can see all right. And let the excess egg drip back into the bowl. And then this goes into the breadcrumbs. Here again, you want to do both sides. And then just transfer it to a plate or a platter. All right, and I will finish egging and breadcrumbing these chicken pieces, and then I'll come back. All right, last piece. And I wanted to tell you that if you have teenagers in your home, this would be a great dish to teach them to do. Because again, it's very easy, it's very fast, and oh my goodness, it's ridiculously delicious. It'd be delicious even without the lemon and wine sauce. All right. Okay, now I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, too close. There we go. Yeah, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'm going to move you over to the stovetop so we can brown the chicken. All right, so I'm melting 2 tablespoons of butter and about 1 tablespoon of olive oil in my skillet. And that was my oven telling me that it has heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to go ahead and brown the chicken. I'm going to brown this underside just until it's a rich golden brown. And that's going to take about 2 minutes, and then I will turn the chicken over. I hope you can see all right. I will turn the chicken over, I will flip the chicken, and just brown the other side for about 30 seconds. So we'll come back when this is done. Okay, flipping the chicken. Oh, look how brown this has got. And I can already tell that it's really crisp. Has a nice crust on it. Okay, so I wanted to mention that the goal here is to almost, but not quite, cook the chicken through. So I'm going to let it brown for 30 seconds to 1 minute on this other side, and then I'm going to transfer it to a parchment lined baking sheet, and then I will pop that in the oven. Okay, I think it's ready to go now. You don't want the chicken to be in the oven really more than 5 minutes or so, because you don't want the chicken to be overcooked. Okay, I'm going to pop this into the oven very quickly, then we're going to make the sauce. Now, you do want to drain off the fat in the pan, so let me do that and then I'll come right back. All right, I'm back. And now what I have here is a ½ cup of chicken stock. And to the chicken stock, I'm going to add enough white wine. This is a dry white wine. It's Sauvignon blanc. You could use dry French vermouth if you like. And get ready for a loud sizzling sound and a facial. Then I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. Yeah, you want about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here. I love this lemon squeezing gadget. Okay, then I'm going to bring this to a boil. I'm also going to add about 3 tablespoons of capers. Let me show you the jar. So these are capers. They are imported gourmet capers. Right? Then I just found these at the supermarket. And if you don't like capers, you could omit them and just make the sauce without any capers at all. Okay, now I'm going to let this come to the boil and reduce a bit, and then I'll add some butter. So we'll be right back. All right, we've been boiling here for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, the wine and lemon juice have really reduced, and the sauce has thickened. So now I'm going to add some butter. About, we'll say 3 tablespoons. The butter is just to enrich the sauce. Stir that in. Actually, you can just swirl that in. And I did scrape up the bits of stuck-on chicken from the bottom of the skillet because those bits are loaded with flavor. So you just want to swirl this. And actually, you can turn the heat off now. Just swirl until the butter melts. And then I'm going to give this a quick taste, just to see if it needs any salt or pepper. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, absolutely delicious. Tart and wonderful. Okay, now, final step. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of parsley. Now this is, ideally you would want to use fresh chopped parsley. I'm using parsley that I grew over the summer and then I dried in the fall. Adding a lot of it. Stir that in quickly. We are good. Okay, I'm going to fetch the chicken and then I'll show you what the dinner looks like on the plate. All right, here's the dinner. I'll plate it up. So here's the chicken cutlet with the wonderful lemon and wine and parsley and caper sauce on top. I have a couple of lemon wedges here for garnish. And here's some broccoli that I roasted in the oven for a side dish. Here's my serving. The other serving was Mr. Fox's serving, in case I forgot to mention that. Same setup. And now I just want to have a quick taste. Okay, just cut a little piece of the chicken. It's very juicy. And very crisp on the outside. Holy cow, this is delicious. So delicious, I'm going to have another taste. I put some of the capers on top of this piece. Oh, this is lovely. Well, I hope you will give this chicken piccata dinner a try someday. It's really easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's totally delicious. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I will post the list of ingredients that I used in the description box below. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye for now.